Hi kids, Papa Sid here. I've been busy preparing an online writer's workshop for you. You will learn some writing skills, followed by some stories demonstrating those skills. Hope you have as much fun writing as I do. So the only way to get better is to write, write, write. Now to help me with the writing workshop, I want to introduce you to Alice and James. Hi, my name is Alice, but everyone calls me Allie, which I like. But some of the boys call me Alley Cat. I don't like that. Hi, my name's Jimmy. No, it's not. My name is James, and I only like to be called James. Some call me Jim or Jimmy, which I don't like. I don't understand how you get Jimmy from James. James and I are twins. Maybe you have noticed that. We both like that a lot. We are in grade 4 and love going to school, especially gym, recess, and music. And we have become pretty good readers. Reading is not so hard if you keep trying. We don't like picture books anymore. We want to make our own pictures in our head with what we read and write. Every night, our mom and dad read stories to us before bedtime. We go to bed around 8. I like stories of olden days when knights rode horses and saved people. I can just imagine what it would be like to be a knight. One night I told my mom that I would like to become an author and write stories. Allie said she had been thinking the same thing. That happens a lot. We think about the same things at the same time. Sometimes I wonder why. Maybe it's having to do with being twins. So, we have completed a story both of us wrote together. It's taken a long time since we are both new to writing stories. We asked our Uncle Sid to help us. Uncle Sid is our mom's brother. And he has a suite in our basement, so he's handy for helping us. He writes stories for a living, grown-up stories about travel and vacations. He would like to write novels, which are long stories, but his shorter stories help him to make money. We think he has been working on a novel for a while. When we told our Uncle Sid what we wanted to write, that we wanted to write stories too, but didn't know how to start, you could see his eyes light up. Uncle Sid is a lot of fun and laughs easily. He has big, bushy eyebrows, and when he gets excited, they lift up and seem to become part of his bald head. And his eyes, they get as big as saucers. We asked whether he could help. He very quickly started to jump up and down and said, "Yes, yes, yes, let's start now." And off we began. Uncle Sid told us that stories usually have certain ingredients, just like when we make cookies. Cookie dough, chocolate chips, maybe some candy. Ooh, I'm getting hungry. One set of ingredients are called characters. Some examples of characters are people, or animals, or monsters, or fairies, or my favorite, knights. These characters live in a setting. The setting can be in olden times, like knights, or in the future, or it can be right now. Uncle Sid says that most stories have a problem to solve that isn't easy to solve. He likes stories that have characters working together to solve the problem or conflict. He says when characters work together, it shows readers how the problem becomes easier to solve. The plot of the story of what happened is what happens, and the ending is when the problem gets solved, or not. Stories can be make-believe. Uncle Sid calls this fiction. Or stories can be real or non-fiction. I think we would like to try both. Oh, and I almost forgot, every story needs a title. A title is a name you give the story. A title can encourage readers to want to read the story before they even begin. We know. You are asking, when can we get to our story? Well, how about now? But before we do, we want all of you, our readers, to think about becoming a story writer too. Our Uncle Sid says that writing becomes easier with practice. He says that if we wait for the perfect time to start, you may never start. So just write. Here's our story. Hope you like it. Bye.